Alright, let's discuss a very important discussion. Ladies, please listen attentively. Alright? How STI affects the vagina. I'm going to list out 6 ways STI affects the vagina. Alright? Number 1 of it is change in vaginal discharge. Number 2, itching, irritation, or burning. Number 3, vaginal sore, blisters, or ulcer. Number 4, pain during sex. Number 5, bleeding that is not your period. Number 6, disruption of vaginal pH. Alright? Let me talk about the number 1 of it, that is change in vaginal discharge. This is when you now notice a discharge that is yellowish, greenish, gray, or whitish. It is not your normal discharge. That simply means what? Simply means that is a sign of STI. Alright? And you now feel itching. Number 2, the itching around your vagina. This makes the vagina looks irritating, and you have this burning inside of you. The number 3 of it, vaginal sore. You now start to notice a vaginal sore. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's painless. And when these blisters burst, it turns into ulcer. Okay? And the number 4 part of it, pain during sex. You now feel pain when having sexual intercourse. This simply means that the vagina is not moist. The vagina is not lubricated anymore. That means the vagina is dry. There is dryness in the vagina. Okay. Number 5 part of it, bleeding that is not your period. So you notice this in between your period, you will be bleeding, or you notice this bleeding after sex. Alright? You now see a bleeding. Okay? This is a sign of STI. Okay? And again, the destruction of vaginal pH. I've always said this in my previous videos. Alright? Where the bad bacteria fights the good bacteria. So when the bad bacteria overpowers the good bacteria, it leads to STI. Okay? So let me now tell you the long-term complication if untreated. Okay? If you did not treat this STI early, alright, what you now notice, it will now cause what they call PID, that is pelvic inflammatory disease, chronic pelvic pain. You now have this infertility. Yeah, infertility. Yes, and again, the increase, risk of ectopic pregnancy. Yes, like I said, infertility. The risk of what? Ectopic pregnancy, and the high risk of what? Having HIV. Okay, what is this ectopic pregnancy? It simply means a dangerous pregnancy of a fertilized egg that is not fertilized in the uterus. It is now fertilized outside the uterus. Where does this commonly occur sometimes? This occurs in the fallopian tube. Alright? And this is the more reason why they call it the tubal pregnancy, because it is not fertilized in the uterus. It now goes outside the uterus to go and form in the fallopian tube. So these are the high risk if this STI is not treated early. Okay? So, and again, the fertility part of it. A woman cannot conceive easily. Alright? You now misunderstand it from this angle to spirituality. Okay? So please, when you have all these signs, do well to consult your doctor. Yes, and start this early treatment. Alright? I just want you to know this and know peace. Drop your comment on the comment section.